Hold fast to the truth that things are already as you desire them to be. This is the 7-Minute Daily Focus, day 27 of 365. Hold fast to the truth that things are already as you desire them to be. Today's focus, the inner instruction of reality. The world follows the self. Reality does not take instruction from circumstances. Reality does not negotiate with conditions. Reality does not adapt to the physical senses. Reality instructs. Appearance responds. This is the metaphysical order. Reality equals the subjective state, completed, actual, finished. Appearance equals the objective state, translated, reported, reactive. Hill said. The world makes way for the man who knows where he is going. I concur with refinement. The world arranges itself around the one who stands in reality. Pause for a moment, close your physical eyes, shift into the first sense, sense inwardly. Reality is not influenced by physical sight. Reality is not influenced by noise. Reality is not influenced by temporary appearances. Reality stands. Reality governs. Reality instructs. The objective state cannot override the subjective state. The physical senses cannot rewrite the metaphysical truth. Appearance cannot deviate from the identity you hold. This is the law. The inner instruction becomes the outer report. Understand this reality literacy with precision. The world follows your state. Your state follows your presence. Your presence follows your identity. Your identity follows actuality. Thus, everything physically visible follows what is actual. Actuality is your true instruction. Identity is its expression. Presence is its stance. Subjective state is its atmosphere, and appearance is its translation, Wattles wrote. Think of the truth regardless of conditions. I concur with elevation, so as reality, so conditions must change their physical form. Walk deeper into this principle. You do not wait for the world to align. The world aligns because reality is already complete. You do not wait for conditions to change. Conditions change because actuality cannot be denied. You do not wait for confirmation. Confirmation appears because identity has stabilized. The physical senses report the physical world that was. The first sense perceives the world that is, and the world that is, the metaphysical world, always becomes the world that appears, Hill insisted. A strong mind creates its own environment. I concur with refinement. A strong identity creates its own appearance. Consider this. The physical world is not ahead of you. It is behind you. It follows your subjective state. It follows your instruction. It follows your actuality. Nothing in the objective state leads you. Everything in the objective state responds to you because appearance cannot create reality. But reality always creates appearance. So today, instruct reality by standing in it. Instruct the physical world by refusing to drift. Instruct your subjective state by holding presence. And instruct appearance by anchoring identity. For the self in reality is the architect of what becomes physically visible. Let me extend this reality literacy of inner instruction, amplifying the metaphysical precision and strengthening your metaphysically driven mind's understanding of how the physical world follows the self. Reality does not request agreement from the objective state. Reality does not seek validation from the five senses. And reality does not wait for the physical world to align. Reality precedes alignment. Wattles hinted at this principle when he wrote, "Hold the image and live in the faith of it." He was describing the inner instruction, the unwavering stance that reality holds itself as truth, regardless of physical form. Hill echoed it. Thoughts mixed with purpose become unstoppable. I concur with refinement. Identity mixed with actuality becomes unalterable. Sense this thought. The metaphysical world is not influenced by the objective world. It is the objective world that is influenced by the metaphysical. Translation is not a negotiation between two equal forces. It is the inevitable movement from reality into appearance. Thus, your inner instruction is not a request. It is a command, not a demand, a recognition, not pressure, presence. The more stable your presence becomes, the more consistently the physical world aligns. Not because the physical world has power, but because the physical world is designed to follow. You are not reacting to circumstances. Circumstances are reacting to you. You are not adjusting to physical form. Physical form is adjusting to your identity. You are not waiting for signs. Signs are responding to your subjective state. This is why the first sense is primary. It perceives what reality already holds. The physical senses only echo what the first sense has already acknowledged. Walk with this extended clarity. The physical world is not setting the pace you are. The moment you stabilize identity, stabilize presence, and stabilize the subjective state, the entire objective state shifts to match. Consistency of identity becomes consistency of appearance. Strength of presence becomes strength of translation. Clarity of the subjective state becomes clarity of the physical world. This is the metaphysical hierarchy of power: presence, actuality, identity, subjective state, appearance. And every link in that chain begins with the inner instruction of reality, the self or the you already complete. Stand firm today. Do not negotiate with appearance. Do not drift from actuality. Do not let the physical senses instruct your metaphysical truth or reality. You are the one that reality expresses itself through, and the world must follow. Affirmation for day 27. Reality instructs, identity leads, subjective state follows, and appearance obeys.